Here comes Abhiram, the captain, back into the action. 14 overs played, 122 for 7. What a partnership this is turning out to be. Mohammad Rafi is silent, but Akhil is throwing the kitchen sink at it. Full wide and helped on its way. No connection there. Just gone to that wicket keeper. We have seen plenty of wide balls from Abhiram, but he has got wickets into his name. In first 3 overs, 2 of them bowled by Abhiram. They've got 2 prime wickets. That's the start Sussex have got. Defender on his front foot and they're trying to sneak a run there. That's out. Oh, unwanted. Absolutely, that is suicidal from Mohammad Rafi, calling for a run which was nowhere there on this earth. And this time Abhiram's over, gets a wicket, but not into his name. But the team is happy. 8th one down against a run of play. Here comes a wicket. It's Hoppers. Cricket Club Talasheri losing another one. And that's the first ball to the new man. In fact, Akhil there. Lovely delivery. Akhil is going on with a splendid innings. Have a look at that delivery from the far end camera. Neatly done. Abhiram, such a top quality bowler, isn't it?
Yes, as someone who has represented the NCA, such a serious talent, someone whom we can expect in the domestic circuit of Kerala in the coming few years. Oh, time and again, he's bowling at the block hole and executing that to perfection. Wonderful bowling, has already picked up 2 wickets. Captain leading the charts.
It's the 15th over running. Onto the block hole. He follows the batter there. Just guides it towards the offside for a single. That's the best thing he can do on Abhiram's bowling.
Yes, of course. I think it's better to negotiate this over rather than trying to be expensive. They've lost 8 wickets. Akhil is still out there, who has batted beautifully so far, has been the lone warrior for Hoppers, but he needs ample support. He needs some sort of an assistance.
This time an outside edge, trying to defend that one, but gets valuable runs there. It's racing towards the third man for a boundary.
Gets the boundary off the outside ace. Another beautiful delivery from Abhirab. Beats the outside edge and has made a habit of bowling dot balls. Another wonderful over from Abhidam comes to an end. A wicket and only a few runs. Top class from the fast bowler.
Aditya comes in for Sussex. Another tall, fast bowler here. First ball got beaten by the batter. Just 29 deliveries. Anything around 40 to 50 will be a very good score. We all know the bowling skills the team hoppers have got.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of credit must be given to Akhil. He's been playing a gem of an innings here. 44 of 21.
This time he goes for a big shot and he gets the result as well. Much needed. That's a 50 for Akhil.
What a great way to bring up his 50. We've been telling a lot about him being the lone warrior. And what a fantastic way he has produced those numbers. Incredible.
Wow, that's another one. That's another belter, this time flat. But for the same result, this man is stealing the show here from the team Sussex. They got wickets at the time they wanted, but they could not stop this man, Akhil.
What an innings this is turning out to be. Time and again, he's not bothered about wickets falling at the other end, just making sure that he keeps the scorecard ticking. Back to back sixes. Pressure will be back on the bowler. This is fantastic from Akhil.
Again, trying to split the gap there. Well fielded. Nice work by the man. So it will be just a single on this occasion. Have you watched the close thriller yesterday? The first real bowlers game of IPL?
Yes, I think you will be a little bit sad about that result since you're a huge KKR supporter. But what a game of cricket. It was scintillating. Always a wonder to see the low scoring encounters. And really loved the way how Chahal bowled. It looked brilliant as a unit.
Bowlers always love low scoring games. as you are a bowler yourself. I'm not a huge fan, buddy, but I love Ajinkya Rahane. I love class in cricket, so that's the reason why. Now the one, this time he takes the pace off from that ball, and batter giving some respect. Roshan is the impact player who just came in. They have more than enough bowls to set that tone of 180, 180 plus, but wickets is a big concern. That's the reason why Roshan is taking his time, which is absolutely fine.
Yeah, totally. Given the fact they have got runs on the board. Slower delivery once again and breaks the timber.
Over defense. It was the last delivery. You have to survive that one. That might be the advice you have got from Akhil. But he was completely bamboozled by that pinpoint perfect delivery from Aditya. With that wicket, the over comes to an end. 141 for 9. In comes Abhiram, the captain himself, to bowl his one final over. Great outing to remember for the skipper, winning the toss, winning the power play for his team, taking 2 wickets in that. And 1 run out happened in that same. 4 more overs of cricket to play, but they have got just 1 wicket. Jack is the name written in the cricket book for that batter who comes in at number 11. It's Shaiju now for Hoppers. Or time for coming or charging down the ground, but called a wide. It drops it way outside the off stick. Every runs from here, Harshit, will count.
Yeah, definitely. They've already got 142 on the board. Yes, it's the last wicket. And the reason why I believe Abhiram has been introduced to bowl 1 more over is to end things up, produce the last wicket. Starts off with a wide. He is definitely not happy with that call. But this is good bowling.
Trying to charge him. That's the only thing Akhil have to do now. A prolific run scorer, scored 27 balls, 60 plus. Good maturity, temperament, and big hitting ability, all unleashed in this single game. You cannot keep him out of the equation. It's the best, the first 50 in this tournament. Abhiram from the near end. Trying to scope this time, goes down the leg, say misses the stump, says the umpire. So they are running for it and thinking of 2, but decides against that. About Kasaragod, just 20 kilometers from the Karnataka border. Have you got to that local slang or colloquial language here? Are you adjusted to that?
Still needs to adjust a lot. Yes, I've been trying to learn and trying to understand, but still pretty much new. But with people like you, Rafiq and David, I think it will be much easier to learn in the next few days. And coming back to the match, this has been a spectacular one right from the first game. We have already witnessed some close encounters.
Good season of cricket. Now it's a very good atmosphere to play the game. A cloudy morning. This time it's definitely gonna miss the leg and almost a harakiri, but overthrow is hurting the team again. We have seen plenty of runs coming in the form of overthrow, even a boundary early on that over from Muhammad Kaif. Could not. You have tightened the screws till the 15th over. Just a wicket. Then that will be the curtains. So you have to be more vibrant and agile.
Yeah, need to take that final wicket. They're desperately searching for that wicket. They've got 9. And Abhiram into his last over.
Alright, that's a good delivery. Trying to drill that one, Shaiju. Two left-handers out there in the middle. So they have to squeeze as much as they can. Plenty of 10th wicket partnerships in international cricket we have seen. What about that one little single taken by Makaya Anthony in the 434 chase?
Yes, such a fond memory, that one. Similarly, if they can stick on to a partnership, you never know.
Charging down the ground again, plays it back to the bowler. They will throw the kitchen sink at it from the moment they realize that it's only hitting game left other than playing classic shots. Just 19 balls left. If they could score something around 35 to 36 in the last wicket, that will be the cherry on the top.
Of course. Let's see how the last ball goes. Again, that Yorker, but this time he was ready for it. And played that beautifully in the gap. Minimum effort and maximum result. A gorgeous cover drive.
Absolutely, that cover drive ends the over. It's 17 done. 148 for 9. Into the 18th over. 3 more overs. Bit of concern in the timer as well. Approaching 95 minutes. 95 closed. 3 more overs to go. We cannot predict anything because one ball is enough to wrap up the things for the toss winning side. Sussex, very important toss to win in the morning. Now he says no, umpire says no, and that's a very important leg by single. If there is a signal, yes, umpire says that's a leg buys, but bringing Akhil, the task accomplished in the very first ball. Now the time for attack.
Yes, 149 on the board. And the main man is back on the striker Gill. 66 of 32. An innings of high standards by the Southpaw.
Good innings of good standard there from Adarsh Babu as well. Just 8 runs conceded in his 2.1 overs. That's a big shot. Will that be the 150? Yes, that's a 150. Comes up in style. It's a kill the man again. Goes just over the field. That was just a spectator on that moment. What a way to bring that almost pass score for the team hoppers. Brilliantly worked, and 33 ball 72. Lightning.
Again, that's tossed up this time in the air. Will that be a catch? Fielder coming under it and takes it. And that's the last nail in the coffin.
What a catch, and what a way to put the curtains onto that innings. Wonderful contribution from Akhil. Set the target of 156. 15 or 16 balls of cricket left here. Yes, 15 balls to spare, but they winded up the things with 155 on the board. Have a look at that catch. He cleared the first time, but this time more height and less distance. Into the hands of the fielder there at mid-off. And things are set. First innings comes to an end with 155 all out. All right, welcome back to the second innings. The first match of Jasmin Cricket Club presents Tervat Memoirs All India T20 live from KCA Stadium in Kasaragod. 156 is the target for the team Sussex, winning the toss, bowling first, and bowled out that team Hoppers KCA Talasheri in 17.3 overs, 155. Incredible performance there from the man Akhil. Stage is set for the second innings as we have got both the openers into the middle. It's Rishal and Vishnu to start the batting innings. Bowler ready. It's Mohammad Rafi who is coming into bowl. And the first ball from the bowling innings of Hoppers. Rishal, the lefty on strike. Oh, runs are leaking straight away. That's wide and a run taken. So 2 runs before the first legal ball have been bowled. 156. There is nothing big on the bank for the team Hoppers KCA Talasheri. Alongside me, Harshit joins the commentary box. Harshit from KL10, isn't it?
Yes, thank you so much, Rafiq. Always a pleasure turning with you for commentary. And 156 on the board. A very good batting wicket. They've caught runs on the board. But will that be enough given the circumstances, given how good the wicket is? Anything pitched up, you're asking for trouble. So without the ball being bowled, they've got 2 runs. And that brings Vishnu Raj. Such a wonderful player. And once he gets going, it's so easy and effortless on the ice. Rafi to Vishnu Raj. Another beautiful delivery. Attacking the batter, he's going fuller. So his intentions are pretty clear.
Absolutely. Also, talking about the opportunities the players have got. Great initiative by Jasmin Cricket Club. Tervat Memoirs All India T20. Powered by Ludis. Ludis is a very big name, a brand in the jerseys manufacturing industry. This time there's fielder present. Talking about the contribution from DCA and the green flag from Kerala Cricket Association. Extended thanks from the bottom of the heart. Plenty of players from Kerala, outside Kerala. From Andhra we have got players. From Pondicherry, Tamil Nadu we have many teams competing. Also about Karnataka. We cannot keep them away from any equations in cricket as we share the borders. The Kasarodians. Jasmin Cricket Club, another fire-branded name in Kerala domestic cricket.
Absolutely, Rafiq. Big heart goes to all of them.
Three balls have been bowled and 3 runs scored in the first over from Rafi with Rishal and Vishnu, the batters, out there in the middle. Over number 1. Good couple of hours of cricket. Indication of the things to come. We have seen drives like this. We have seen clean cricket shots, big hittings. Four runs after 4 balls. Steady start cannot throw the wickets.
Yes, this is a very good start. They're taking their time to settle in, not taking any extra risk. Given the fact they're chasing 156, they've got ample time to settle in. Just need to make sure that they don't lose an early wicket. So 4 balls, 4 runs, not a bad start. Worked on the onside, another quick single.
65 meters is the radius from the center of the wicket. So not a big ground. Good connection. Job done for batters to find runs. We have seen even 70, 75 or 80 meter long sixes came from the blade of the Manakil. A lot of sharpshooters, hard hitters are there in the camp of Sussex. Will be a very tough task for the bowlers to pick at least 1 or 2 wickets in the top order inside the power plays. Last ball just gated on towards that fine leg with fielder will be present for sure. Thinking of 2 and quick double comes in to the scorecard. That is the end of the over as well. First over done. It's 7 without loss.
Good start, decent start to the proceedings. 7 for none. They have looked solid. Not taking any extra risk. Just playing with the conditions. And as you have talked about, Rafiq, they've got a lot of serious talents. A mixture of youngsters and experienced players. And they've done the first part all right, 156. They've defended. And now it's up to these openers and top order batters to give them the momentum.
And comes Shaiju to the second over. Just gone back after his batting. Not out from the other end. Now comes into bowl, share the new ball with his senior partner. First ball and here we go. Over number 2 starts. Left arm over the wicket. Width on offer. That ball is running towards the boundary for sure. Beautifully cut in front of square. Loosener of a delivery.
Yes, of course. That was not a very good ball. Just had to lay that in the gap, and with the field restrictions, only 2 fielders outside the circle. That's a gift. That was an absolute gift. And Vishnuraj is not going to miss out on that.
Easter time, Vishu time in Kerala. So gifts, give and take is a very often seen procedure in form of cricket. I cannot afford it. Way down the leg side goes Shaiju. That will be a call for a wide with a capital W. Far, far away. That was a ball to a left-hander, in fact.
Yes, of course. Shaiju finding it difficult to actually find his line and length. Hasn't been the greatest of starts for him. 5 runs off the first ball. And Vishnuraj will be hoping to get a few more looseness. Let's see what happens.
This time is playing it to the onside. Dragged it from way outside the off stick. Will get 2 comfortable runs. Vishnuraj. Left-right combination. It's a worldwide challenge for bowlers to sort the things out. A boundary to start off. Then came a wide. Then it's 2 runs again to the offside. He's sticking back to that. Left arm over the wicket to the right hander, trying to create that angle to take the edge, bowling it to the corridor of uncertainty. As we mentioned, time for some purchase from the pitch.
Yes, he needs to produce something. Deliveries like that are definitely not going to help. Yes, it was fuller and better, but it's just a matter of time until these two settle in, and once they settle in to take a wicket, then it's going to be even more difficult.
Absolutely. One or two over-pitched deliveries with width on offer can be afforded, but after that, as you mentioned, it's all about settling the things up. Onto the leg side, he's playing it towards half full of a shot. That fielder comes in and single taken. Under 8 per over in this wonderful batting flat track. Wickets are very, very desperate.
Yes, they need wickets. They need wickets inside the power play into the second over. So far, we haven't seen any threatening kind of an approach from Hoppers. And these two batters, Rishal and Vishnuraj, complementing each other pretty well. And scoring runs easily.
Absolutely. We have seen some terrific deliveries causing harm to the batters from Abhiram, the bowler, in the first innings. But this time the purchase time, but not producing anything productive. Once again, over pitch. The first one he got negotiated with a dot ball, but now he goes down the ground. Over pitch delivery with mid on inside the circle is not a good thing to start off. Have a look at that shot again. Clean as a whistle. Stand and deliver.
Yes, easy pickings. With mid on inside the circle, that shot was always on. It was just a matter of time until they unleash to the driving gear.
Another one, he goes to the onside. How much will he get for that? Just a single. They're happy with what they've got already. Plenty of runs in this over. 2 boundaries already. And looks like batters are got a start they wanted, and single to end the over as well. 2 done. It's 20 without loss. Yes, Rafi will continue. Wonderful KCA Stadium here in Kasaragod. Thank you, Kerala Cricket Association, for giving that green signal, and all the hard work from District Cricket Association as well to bring this tournament on time. Great season for all the players. Even Kerala Cricket League, the President's Cup, all happened. Waiting for one more Grand Allied tournament. Before that, it will be a very good practice. Even it's a knockout stage, knockout tournament that adds more color to the rivalries.
Of course, yes. A huge shout out to everyone who made this happen. Again, a beautiful delivery, beating the outside edge.
Left-hander, this guy is looking more dangerous. The intent of aggression is shown a lot by Rishal. Vishnu played a couple of good shots, but from one end it should be fireworks, and the other end should hold safe. 2 dot balls. Pretty good start from Mohammad Rafi. He's a supreme fast bowler from Malabar.
Yet another beautiful delivery. And that will be a dot. This is a wonderful bowling from Rafi.
Not seen a lot of bounces, but Consistency is the key whenever Rafi bowls for the team hoppers. This time we have given a good start. Just 5 runs from his 1.3 overs. He's not letting the batters go wild. No ball call. Spoiled the start they have got. Overstepping, so it will be a free hit for the man there. Free license along with that free hit to swing the blade and place it to whichever part you want in this ground. 21 now, and this will open the floodgates for Ishal, I guess, if he connects this one really well.
Yes, sir. He'll be really interested to go after the bowler in this particular delivery. He's playing a bit cautiously here. But then comes the free hit. Let's see where this one disappears. Will he connect this one for a biggie?
He slashes, but finds a fielder. Reggie's there. Nicely bowled. Bit of back of length delivery on this occasion. Sun is playing that big, hard hide and seek. It's the second innings going on. We have got bright sunlight in the first innings, but things changed now. Pretty hard surface. So bowlers have to do the best they can to restrict and defend it in a fine, fair, fantastic way. Mohammad Rafi giving the start for them really good. Just 7 of his bowling, including a delivery that gone overstepping. Just 2 more to go from the over before the halfway stage of the power play approaches. No big shots except a natural 1 or 2. This time he plays down the ground, beats mid on. Fantastic and effortless that from Vishnu Raj.
That's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Full flow of the blade on drive, one of the toughest shots to execute in cricket. And he has played that to perfection. Wonderful from Vishnu Raj.
Almost a copybook. 95% taken from that copybook. Tucked and trying for a run, but there is no chance at all. Brings the end to the over with a dot ball. It's 26 without loss. Into the 4th over. Here comes Ashraf, the policeman and sublime all-rounder senior cricketer who knows exactly well how to take wickets. And captain is asking for a wicket. That's the reason why Ashraf is being brought into the action here. Played a lot of cricket in all kind of bowls, even if it's a tennis ball or leather ball cricket. He is an absolute star in fast bowling. Back of length, hard hitting deliveries are the key for Ashraf. And chances for taking the edge or shoulder of the bat and raise either way of that wicket keeper. It will be a very big task for the batters to deal with him in the first over. Ashraf have a very good season. Had a wonderful season in league matches for Kannur district. Comes into the action. And Harshit, have time for a wicket now for bowling side Hoppers.
Yes, desperately searching for one. But Rishal has got a lot of other plans in his mind. He's not stopping the run flow and starts the over with a beautiful shot and a boundary.
Lovely shot. Nothing on merit from that delivery. Just outside the off stump and a half volley in the air. Lofted shot over the 30 yards and finds that cracker through the cover. Nicely executed and not a start Ashraf wanted. He concedes runs maybe, but he's always in the wicket-taking columns. Wait and see what can he do now on this occasion. Wow, that's a good delivery, angling into the left hand. This time gives a drive and gets a single to get himself away from the strike. Rishal and Vishnu stitching a partnership which is blossoming from the glass root level to the best they wanted. 20 balls of cricket have been played so far with more than 9 per over. The asking run rate is drastically down after that flurry of a start they've got.
Yeah, such a beautiful start this. Really loved how the way they've paced their innings. And both of them looking in significant touch. And looking under not sort of pressure. They've complemented each other pretty well. And this left-hand, right-hand partnership kind of creating a lot of chaos for the bowlers out there.
Well, they find an opportunity from these difficulties. Nicely bowled. That's the channel you want to slip in place, and bowling that one to the right-hander is a very good idea that comes from the mind of an experienced campaigner called Ashraf. Maturity shown after that delivery. The second one was a beauty. The third one was absolutely in that corridor of uncertainty. And good matchup with slip there.
Yes. Oh, that's up in the air. That's really unlucky for the bowler. It was a beautiful delivery, but top edges and runs away for a boundary.
Chaos continues. Hard length, pace on that. And got the pace enough to clear that wicket keeper and all the 30-yard circle fence. Good delivery. Ended up in a result which the bowler doesn't ever want it. 9 of first 4 balls from Ashraf with 35 on the board and 2 more to go in this over. Oh, drops it down the leg side. Easy call for the umpire to penalize the bowler. 10 of it as well, so 36. Moving into a strong phase in this important facet of the power plays. 2 more to go from this over as well. If they keep the wickets in the power plays, then it will be a game for them to accelerate and finish, even if they want to finish it quickly.
Of course, they've got a lot of options. What a great start this has been from Sussex. Okay, that's been played in the gap and will be a boundary. Pulled away in front and gets another boundary. Vishnuraj showing a lot of class.
On top of that bounce, and he slaps it in front of square. Brilliantly played. Vacant area there, definitely in the power play. You cannot find anyone in the cow corner area, even in mid wicket. That's 4, says Nusail, the match official, along with Anil Tom, 2 quality umpires from Kasagod. Talking about quality. We'll go further in the next over. This time just tap and run. A single to wind up. 4 overs done. It's 41 for none. Rafi will continue from the far end. Batters are safe. Plenty of runs. It's going the way Sussex Calicut wanted. 10 plus and over is the current run rate. Which is really good. This time, again, a back of lung delivery. Played it towards the offside. Safely played for a single by Vishnu Raj. A strike back with the lefty Rishal, the southpaw from Calicut.
Yes, has been such a wonderful start for Sussex Cricket Academy. They've looked unhinged, showing a lot of promise. And these two openers are playing pretty well at the moment. On the other hand, Hoppers desperately searching for that first wicket. They need one to pull things back.
Very good delivery. Just beats that outside edge. Rafi in his third over in the trot. And two wicket-taking bowlers. Shaiju bowled just one over. Ashraf came in as the third bowler for the side, but from one end it's Rafi the man. Continues the proceedings. One wicket will bring them back. The tempo will be set for them to roll back into the game.
Yes, they need something special. Yes, deliveries like that will help. Time and again beating the outside edge.
Another Jaffa delivery. Not more bounce or extra bounce, but he's sticking on to his stock balls there. Kerala Cricket Association, thank you very much for being with us to organize this tournament in a wonderful way. And also District Cricket Association Kasaragod have done a terrific job in bringing out this tournament. Jasmin Cricket Club presents Tedworth Memoirs All India T20. Time is charging down the ground with an intent of aggression, but turned down by the bowler. Not in the radar of the batter's swing. UD Sports brought this tournament is powered by them. All comes into play, and you're watching the live actions on Sportwatch. Evolving and established. A lot of stories, a lot of homework, technical teams, camera, ground staff, all should be appreciated.
Yes, it's a collective effort. And as a result, we are witnessing some great action. So huge credit must be given to all of them. And coming back to the game, what a fantastic over this has been. 4 dot balls. And that might put some sort of a pressure on Rishad.
And in the ground, the credit goes to Mohammad Rafi, who is not letting the batters to go berserk. They were trying this for a very long time, almost the 30th ball. Loud shout, and umpire says no. And that brings us to the end of the over. 5 done. It's just a single from it. 42 without loss. Sussex. Kerala. Kerala means coconut. Land of coconut, God's own country. And in Kasaragod, it's a land of at least 7 languages. Sapta Bhasha Sangam Bhumi. Here comes the start of the show in the first innings. Akhil Ramachandran with his wonderful 72 flabbergasted innings. First half centurion of the tournament. Himself comes into bowl that final over of the power play. Let's see if it is his day in all round throughout this tournament.
Yes, he has been the lone warrior. He's been the player that created a lot of trouble for the opposition with the bat. But I think Vishnu Raj has got other plans. It was not a great start with the ball. And straight away tucks on the onside and gets a boundary.
Akhil have had enough shots from his blade today. He got out as 10th batter. Even impact player brought in the first innings itself, but could not give them a space of that 170 plus we were talking. They had 15 bowls left, but unfortunately they couldn't hold the wickets they have got. Now they're trying and struggling and suffocating to find one big wicket that will bring the first twist in this tale here. 15 balls, 27 from Vishnu Raj. Lot of class and elegance oozing out of his wooden piece in hand. Rishal. The intention is looking more aggressive from Rishal, but in the scorecard, it's the brilliance from Vishnu Raj which have taken them into a good zone there. 5 dot balls in a row in the previous over in the power play, where they have got all the wickets in hand. Just a pause so that the gloves of batter is being changed. Humidity, talking about humidity, Harshit.
Yeah, it's pretty humid conditions here. It's definitely not on the hotter side, but the air is a little bit dense, so we can feel the heat. Now he has changed to spin, and similar results once again. Once it went past the fielder, it was always racing away. So nothing seems to be working for Akhil and Hoppers.
Now the bowlers are feeling the heat, literally. The temperature inside the ground changes with back-to-back boundaries from Akhil Ramachandran. 50 up for the team with the help of that boundary. Left-arm spinner. This time hits it in the air. Should be a catch, and it's taken. Gobbled in the first 2-3 occasions, but grabbed in the last chance he got. Great catch, and the breakthrough comes in from the all-rounder. What a day this guy is enjoying. Akhil Ramachandran for the team Hoppers. Wicket number 1 and the partnership of 50 comes down.
Important wicket, and a much-needed breakthrough. A good catch, running backwards. Never easy. Juggled a few times, but held it very well in the end. And as you said, Akhil, he's been the hero earlier with the bat, and now he has produced a wicket, and that too of the well-set Vishnu Raj. After giving a start, he departs for 31 on the boat.
.50 runs stand comes to an end, and in comes the new man Mohammad Aslam along with Rishal for the second wicket. Akhil Ramachandran with the bat, Akhil Ramachandran with the ball. Vishnu have taken that all-important catch with him. Can we expect a twist from here? Will it take a diversion? Played it back to the bowler. The first ball by Muhammad Aslam. Plenty of time for the batters to settle because it's just the starting phase. 2 balls to go in the power plays. Oh, what a delivery. That's an absolute peach from the man Akhil Ramachandran. Unsettling process is what the bowler is targeting.
Straight away after producing that wicket, he looked like a completely different bowler. And that was an unplayable beauty from the left arm spinner. And the last ball slightly tossed up, sweetly negotiated, and a good comeback from Abigail. And that marks the end of over number 6. Power play done. Sussex 50 for 1.
50 for 1.
A little bit of width offer on that occasion. Rishal going for a single has been sent back. So starts off with a dot. Not a bad start to the over.
Shaiju, I think, is the man coming in. Thinking of a run, but not a time to lose your wickets in the form of runouts. Hat-trick of runouts from Delhi is the best example of bringing yourself into a lacking stage. I beg your pardon, Sharafuddin is the man with the ball now for the team hoppers. Yes, it's Sharafuddin. This time just in that tram line. Dot ball once again from Sharafuddin.
And I think Rafiq Rishal now will be under a little bit of pressure given the fact that he has played a lot of dot balls. Sharafuddin bowling in the right areas and mixing the pace up really well. Quick single, chance at the strikers and needed a direct hit.
Overthrow there. They've got overthrow runs in the first innings, but they're throwing that one away. What is happening here? It's the best time to tighten all the important screws here. Run out chance, yes. But way off target throw there from the field has done the damage. 4 runs gifted. So 5 in total. That lifts the pressure from Rishal. The pressure you were talking about. He's now out of frustration.
Of course, yes. That is a gift from the fielder. Again, a beautiful delivery. But what an over this has turned out to be. We got to feel a little bit for the bowler because that would have been just a single. 4 overthrows, but still a very impressive over from Sharafuddin.
And the last one. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Cuts it and cuts it fine. Beautiful. That point. Field had no chance at all. That's a boundary to end the over. It's 9 of it. 59 for 1 after 7. And the over number 8 starts here with Akhil. He continues. He needs more wicket. He's the prime trump card for the side. Well bowled. Opens the face of the blade. Takes a single. Muhammad Aslam and Rishal. Time for spending time on the ground. At least to the 12 or 13 overs. That will set the tone for the upcoming batters. All about laying the foundation. On his front foot, he defended that one, not for runs, just a push to that point.
Yeah, really smart bowling by Akil. Tight line and length. And as he said, they need a good partnership here. Just need to make sure that they get runs, 6 or 7 every over. Run rate for the time being is not a big of an issue. Just need to make sure that they keep on ticking the scorecard and not lose another wicket. And with left arm spin against two left-handers, you tend to favour a lot for the left-handers. Let's see what happens.
But he's not giving anything literally to the batter. Just keeping it close. Batter opens the blade. Face. And then goes for a single. A double header today. Ital WCC Thrissur will take on Lungs Cricket Academy Kerala. Two top teams from the mid part of Kerala comes in after this Malabar Derby. Oh, that's biggie. That is a monster. It's gone out of here. What a shot. Rishal was looking for that for a very long time. And now he got just a delivery in his range. And that goes for the distance. Have a look at that.
What a beautiful shot. Right from the middle of his blade. And he's such a serious customer when the ball is pitched up. What a talent, what a player.
That 1-6 have brought his strike rate to almost 100 plus. Now he played a ball cautiously. He can do that. A batter to stay there till 10 overs in a 156 chase with 100 strike rate is not bad. This time catches the call but beats the man there. Beats the gully fielder and rushing towards the third man for a boundary. Lovely shot again. A 6. Now a boundary of Akhil. 8 done. 71 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket.
Sharafuddin to continue. Started off pretty well. Tossed up delivery and driven through the offside. And starts off with a single. And to talk you further through the game, I've got with me a change in voices as Rafiq takes a breather. Darwin Mack in action. Good morning.
Good morning, Arshit. Yes, Sharafuddin got a good start with a previous over. And just 9 came from his previous over. And now 72 for 1. And what a beautiful cut shot. Through the point, beats the field. A lovely stroke. Boundary for 4.
Gorgeous shot. Picked up the gap beautifully. Width was offered by Sharafuddin. And look at that timing. Just placed that in the gap. With his smart batting from Rishal. He was looking a bit tensed in the last few overs, but now he is playing really well. Again, a beautiful delivery, this time sweetly negotiated. But they have got runs on the board, 76.
Yes, absolutely. And Rishal is angering in this innings. Is on 32 from 27. Now charging down the ground, but there is a man in deep and takes it comfortably. And finally, the breakthrough comes again. Number 2 down. 76 for the loss of 2.
Yes, that's a great catch. And the second wicket goes down. Both the openers back in the hut. Rishal, after playing a good knock, laying the foundation, has to depart. He has played his role, I believe. He has given the start. Yes, he'll be disappointed at not being able to convert. But still having scored 32 runs. Now he has to depart.
As what a moment for Sharafuddin. He gives a breakthrough, and Rishal was a very good set batter right on the middle, and this is a crucial wicket to coming back for the bowling side. And now 2 down, 76 for the loss of 2, Sussex Calicut.
Timely breakthrough. .4 overs, 76 for 2. Sharafuddin with the breakthrough. Now both the openers are back in the dugout. Aravind K is the new batter in. So a right-hander replaces a left-hander. So that's a good sign. This game right now seems well in favour of Sussex Cricket Academy, since they've got 76 on the board to win. And from a bowling team's perspective, I believe they need a few more wickets. And if they can create one or two of them in the next 2 overs, they can still fancy their chances.
Yes, absolutely. They need some wicket at the moment, and already they got 2 openers wicket that will increase the confident level at this stage for the bowlers. And both the batters are comparatively new on the crease, and that's create a little bit pressure upon the shoulder of the batter as well. And Sharafuddin already keeping the momentum really well with his first 10 balls. He bowls superbly.
Of course, he has shot all his experience. He's been in the circuit for a long period of time, and that experience has been reflected in his bowling right from the ball number 1. He has bowled at the right areas and strictly according to the conditions, and that's the reason why he has been so successful today. Picked up a wicket, has been economical, and this over as well. He has bowled at wonderful areas. So against Aravind, he's got a deep mid wicket, a long on, a long off, extra covers. Aravind getting ready to face his first ball. Sharafuddin will be hoping to get one more wicket.
Yes, absolutely. He's a wicket taker bowler, and now played it nicely. Push on to the onside and gets his first run, looking for second. And that will be a good call and response by the batters.
Yeah, no signs of pressure straight away. getting off the mark with 2 runs. Aravind looks in good touch. So here comes the last ball of over number 9. Once again, easily worked on the onside. He'll keep the strike with that single. Over comes to an end. Sussex Cricket Academy, 79 for 2. Nine overs, 79 for 2. A change in bowling. Jishnu, who took a brilliant catch early on. And the left arm spinner joins the attack. And they will be hoping to get a few more. And definitely not a bad option to introduce a left arm spinner once a right hander is out there. So let's see whether he'll be able to get a few more wickets for his side.
We have seen a brilliant left arm spin work in the previous innings, and that kind of scenario expecting by the team. Oh, what a beauty of a delivery! First ball, the man announces arrival with a wicket. Absolutely a beautiful delivery.
Completely bamboozled the batter there. Tossed up delivery, inviting the batter to go for an expensive shot. And plays to the turn ball, just keeps on getting straight and breaks the timber. That's such a beauty from the left arm spinner Jishnu. And Aravind finds his way back to the dugout. And these are testing times ahead for Sussex Cricket Academy.
It's 79 for the loss of 3, and 77 more required for the target. Almost very near to the halfway stage of the second innings, and 3 wickets down in a quick session.
Jishnu has produced a wicket off his very first ball. And I mean, we were talking about left arm spinners making an impact. It looks like he has just heard us. He has produced a wicket off the very first ball. And that is really good. Impact player being introduced by Sussex Cricket Academy. Hari Prasad, the impact player, in for Praseed. And the left-hander to tackle the left-arm spinners.
It's a very good move from the batting side. Already left-arm spinners are controlling the game in both innings, and the left-hander comes in to make some changes. Nicely push on the onside and straight away get off the mark. And looking for 2, a bit of confusion, but safely back to the non-strikers end. And straight away off the mark.
Yes, a solid start by Hari Prasad. No pressure. Worked on the gap and gets a single. It's a good move to introduce a left-hander, seeing the left-arm spinner bowling really well. Aslam is a senior player, experienced campaigner, someone who has represented Vijaya Bank. He's got plenty of experience under his belt. So pretty much used to situations like this. Will be eager to contribute.
Here is another good delivery, nicely push on the track. Nothing there for the batter. Good bowling display straight away from the first couple of time by Jishnu.
Yeah, such a brilliant over. Wicket off the first ball, keeping it tight, no boundary so far. So for the time being, they will be trying to rotate the strike, not perhaps take any extra risk. Yes, exactly what they had in mind. Gets a single.
Just a casual way that comes. A single more to the account of Sussex. And what an initiative by Jasmin Cricket Club. Oh, that is gone way wide. More runs are come. Leaking some runs from the bowler's hand.
That was a bit of a brain fade moment there from Jishnu. I think he was looking for a quicker delivery but completely missed his line and length. And you can't be doing that at this stage because he's been doing so well. Just needed to continue what he was doing at his best. 5 wides. That's a big bonus for the batting side.
Here is again, and it will be a single. It's on the pad. And one more single. And turning out to be a one more very good over for the bowling side. And Jishnu setting the tone really well as he takes a first ball wicket and straight away controlling the rhythm really well so far in this over.
Of course, has bowled really well. Just apart from that wide pull, another tossed up delivery. This time plays it straight to the fielder. That will be a dot. So only 7 runs coming off it after the halfway stage of second innings. Sussex Cricket Academy 87 for 3. Sharafuddin to bowl one more over. Has been bowling really well. Has picked up a wicket. So let's see whether he'll be able to produce another one. That will make the game even more interesting. First ball plays that. Oh, almost got his man. Was a good effort, but not good enough to take that catch.
Yes, absolutely. Sharafuddin once again created an opportunity. And have a look at that one. Beautiful effort.
Another toast up delivery. Aslam had all the time in the world to play that in the back foot. But he chooses to be patient here. Not trying to go for any glamorous shot. Just place it through the offside for a single.
As he just moving with some singles. Trying to cut the ball. But it will be the right channel. Not getting the right timing. And also not getting the connection as well.
Yes, such a serious player, Sharafuddin. And that's good batting. Just getting enough bat onto the ball and going for a quick single. So for the time, I think they have got a very nice plan, a very convenient plan. They just need to rotate the strike and not try to overhit the ball.
Pushed it nicely, and they're looking for build a partnership at this stage. That is very important for the team while chasing the target. And already they lost 3 wickets. And first of all, we have seen a good partnership at the top of the order. Openers set a nice platform, and now look at that shot, a controlled shot, nicely up on the face of the bat, and just guided through the offside. And one more single, and that will be the end of the over number 11. It's 92 for the loss of 3.
It's going to be the left arm spinner Jishnu to continue bowl. The brilliant first over. Picked up a wicket off his very first bowl. So his confidence will be sky high. Against the left-handers, will he be able to execute his plans? Here comes the first ball. Tossed up once again, and perhaps a little bit better effort from the wicket keeper. He might have got another wicket.
Has already got a dream start for the bowler Jishnu with first ball wicket, and this time again is trying to create a chance, and he's working superbly. First ball start in a beautiful way.
Yes, has started brilliantly. Again a tossed up delivery, a full toss. But for the time being, I think they're just happy and content with the ones and twos, not looking for boundaries.
As now keeping the momentum really well while rotating the strikes. And good cricket, not trying for glamorous shot, just placing it into the onside and offside, and moving between the wickets. Slowly they're building the innings. This is a very good plan for the mid-order batters.
Of course, they're facing their innings beautifully here, these two left-handers. They're just trying to rotate the strike and make sure that they keep on ticking the scorecard, not taking any extra risks. Flatter and quicker this time, worked on the onside, another quick single completed. So runs keep on coming. And it's looking pretty much in favour of Sussex Cricket Academy, until and unless if Jishnu can produce another wicket here.
Expecting something special from Vishnu by the bowling team, and there was set a nice bit of fielding for the left-arm spinner, and but left-hander batter is always a big factor in the crease. And now looking for a lofted shot, high in the air. Oh, that is straight in the ends of the field. Another success for the bowler Jishnu.
Yeah, this is clever. This is really clever. He has realized that Hari Prasad was trying to play that shot a lot of time earlier, and now he has found the man perfectly. He was beautifully set up for that particular shot, and another one bites the dust. Fourth wicket goes down, and this game gets even more interesting as Jishnu picks up another wicket. That was set straight to the fielder. He never had to move an inch. The fourth wicket goes down, and now Sussex Cricket Academy will be under some sort of pressure. Anirudh Shivab is the new batter who has just joined the centre. A wonderful middle order batter, a great finisher of the game. So let's see how he faces his innings. Not a bad time to come and bat.
Another good delivery now, nicely placed it to the offside and straight away get off the mark by Anirudh. Another standout player, very well known mid order batter.
Yes, he's coming in the back end of a good form in the recent tournament. He's played really well. So that confidence will be there for him. Tossed up once again, but easily worked on the onside. He'll keep the strike with that single, but an impressive over from Jishnu. Only 3 runs and a wicket. With that, 11 comes to an end. Sussex Cricket Academy, 96 for 4. Sharafuddin to continue. That's been played in the air but safe. Will fall in front of the fielder and in the gap as well. That's a beautiful shot. He has picked the gap beautifully and has scored a boundary of the very first ball.
Lovely way. He just welcomed back Sharafuddin in the action. Nicely up on the face of the bat and sweetly timed it. Beautiful, confident way start the over.
This time tossed up. A bit of width offered, but since he has got a boundary of the first ball, he just wanted to rotate. So 5 runs of the first 2 and a very good start to the over.
And already it's 100 up for the team, Sussex Calicut, with that previous ball boundary. And they were going in a nice way.
12.2 overs, 5 runs of the first 2. Yes, 100 up, and it's looking really good for Sussex. Here comes a third ball, beautifully bowled, and that's a dot. Sharafuddin has bowled really well. It's just that he needs a bit of support. Jishnu and Sharafuddin, left hand, right hand combination in terms of bowling, has done their part. Let's see where they can take their team to.
Now cuts it that one, and very good work by the fielder. Stops it really well inside the ring, and just one on this occasion for the batters. Yes, Sharafuddin is bowling superbly, and his last over is going on here. Just considered 28, and he picked up 1 wicket. On the other side, Jishnu also keeping the hops really well for the bowling side, but things are working slowly for the batting side. They were finding runs. They lost 4 wicket, but won't mind. Runs are coming in an easy way. Especially the left-hander Muhammad is playing superbly, and is middling the ball nicely. And one more single there.
Of course, he's playing without any pressure. As you said earlier, he's got a lot of experience, and that is evident here. He's just playing strictly according to the situation. And 17 of 18 looks good. Into the block hole, going for a quick single. Will be able to complete it easily in the end. So another good over comes to an end. 13 gone. Sussex Calicut are 104 for 4.
End of
52 needed of the next 7 overs. Looks very much gettable. But still they've got the threat of Jishnu left. Still 2 more overs for him. So you got to be careful playing against the left arm spin of Jishnu. Let's see how Anirudh approaches his kick.
As 1 or 2 wicket at this stage makes a close encounter. And Jishnu once again is getting ready.
Of course, again that's been played straight down the ground. Will get a single. As Darwin, you were talking about Jishnu getting a few more wickets, and that will tighten the screws and make this game even more interesting. And that's something that the bowling team will be expecting to see from one of their best players.
Yes, absolutely. And already he is working and going superbly, Jishnu. And against left-hand batters as well. And now charging down the ground, looking for a shot, but finally moving in a defensive mode and blocked it on the track.
Yes, a really good bowling. I think they just need to be clever against Jishnu. They're taking that extra caution. They don't want to take any sort of risk. Just need to negotiate against a very quality bowler. And that's exactly what the application is from Sussex at this stage of the game. Tossed up once again. This time beats the fielder and might get 2 runs. Has really good running. That is excellent running between the wickets by Aslam. Wonderfully done.
Yes, absolutely. Using the chances really well from the ground. And they create the pressure to the bowling camp to make ones into 2. And good running between the wickets. 107 will be a nice score at this stage while chasing the target. And look at the shot! Beautifully played. A little bit stepping down the crease and easily grabs it from the seat part of the bat. And all the way for 6 runs.
What a great shot. Waited and played that beautifully over mid-wicket. And such a beautiful slog sweep coming from the bat of Aslam. How good an innings this is turning out to be from the southpaw. Battle of left-handers, and now it's Aslam who has emerged right on top of his game.
What an innings by Mohammad Aslam. So far he is so good while chasing the target, and now he is the main filler, standing superbly, standing tall in front of the bowlers and dealing the pressure really well. Now drives it with a perfection, superbly drives, and fielder there in the deep just for a single. An easy game looks to be for Mohammad Aslam.
Yeah, quality game from a senior player. 26 of 22. Really loved how the way he has faced his innings. First of all, he took his time, and now he has shifted those gears. Last ball of over number 14. Tossed up once again. This time, Anirudh plays it straight back to the bowler. With that, the over also comes to an end. 14 done. Sussex Cricket Academy Calicut are 114 for 4.
As now we are moving to the final 6 overs of the opening match of this Jasmin Cricket Club presents All India T20 tournament powered by Ludis. And thank you Kerala Cricket Association and Great hard work by DCA. And we have Muhammad Rafiq back to the com box, and Arshid going for a break. Welcome, Muhammad. And 14 overs, 114 for the loss of 4. And they need 42 from 6 overs. And a balancing game we can see right on the middle of the ground. And what your expectation about this match?
Thank you, Michael. Not evenly poised. This is a very big advantage. In fact, therefore, the batting team, Sussex Cricket Academy. First bowler single. The next one as well went for the same. Rajesh, a wonderful all-round talent from Kannur. 40 more from 34 with 6 wickets in hand is not a big deal in this wonderful batting paradise. 116. The score they loves to see. Now we can say a dot ball after a while. 1 or 2 big hits. That's all. The job will be done for Sussex.
Absolutely. And now played it on to the onside. And slowly they were going between the wicket. They have the confidence. They know they are in the driving seat of the match. And the match is smoothly driving by Muhammad Aslam for the team. And he is having all the wagon wheel, and Anirudh giving a good support on the other side.
Nicely bowled. Tried a googly, I think. But he found the field there. Good sweep shot. The early one. After dot ball. Muhammad Aslam and Anirudh, both the batters, are doing the job really well. The newcomer Anirudh is complimenting his partner really well with a ball to go. It's just 4 and over. 2-3 overs of this kind will bring the contest live back in action. Stepping out of it is trying to pick the gap there. Fielder was long, far away. The chase went in vain. 8 runs from this over, that boundary to finish. 15 done. It's 122 for 4. Ashraf, the tall fast bowler, getting ready to bowl the over number 16 from a right arm over the wicket. Now it's the best time. First over went expensive. You've seen 3 boundaries in that over from Ashraf. So time for him to play his best and thank his team for the inclusion. Wonderful cricketing journey for this policeman. Elegant cricketer, very good character. Can he bring something to his team? Not scored much. Not a healthy contribution with the bowling as well, but time still left for anyone. If there is one twist that they can expect, that is from this gentleman. Well bowled. Solid in defense, pushed it back to the bowler. Something superlative needed here, gently, Darwin Michael, for pulling the things back under the will and wish of the team hoppers.
As they're expecting something magical from the field, and they bring back the experienced campaigner Ashraf into attack, and they're expecting something super special from Ashraf, and two balls right on the channel deposited by Ashraf, and played with a defensive stroke by Anirudh right on the center. And there is no pressure at all for the batting department. They were nicely moving, and things are well in under control. Not a big deal in front of Sussex Calicut. They're having all the control, but on the other side, the bowling team, they need to pick some wicket.
Even dot balls are not enough because 34 runs from even 24 balls will be okay. One or two big hits, but they have to keep knocking the doors off the wickets. They've got a single. Now Muhammad Aslam, who is well set, is out there in the middle for more than 45 minutes. That means I have seen from the other end, I have batted, I faced almost every bowlers. Wait and see when Muhammad Aslam's improvisation starts, or will Ashraf carry on with dot balls. This time trying to play an inside out shot, but finds the field. 3 dot balls among the first 4 he bowled. Brilliant over, but you have to make sure that he's in the wicket taker's book. Obviously, otherwise nothing can save them. Create the pressure straight away, and pressure will lead you to the wickets.
Yes, wickets are the only solution to come back in this match for the bowling side, and they were searching for that one. Now the chances up in the sky, and Ashraf takes it comfortably. That is a breakthrough. They need wickets, and they got the right wicket at the right junction of the match, I believe. And Ashraf.
Wow. Just what the doctor ordered. Ashraf have delivered, creating pressure after dot balls. After the 3 dot balls, now the batter trying for something big. And he has got straight into the hands of the bowler himself. Big wicket, and the medicine boy has brought the breakthrough they wanted. 123 for 5, Sussex. Muhammad Aslam walks back after playing a fine knock of 32 from 28 balls. In comes the skipper himself. Time for throwing the pressure away that mounted in that previous delivery. Absolutely brilliant Ashraf on his bowling. What a wicket, what a prize wicket. The set batter got out of this equation. Final ball, that's a nice little shot. This time from Abhiram. Fielder present. Thinking of 2 runs, was all the time in the universe to come back for 2, but they are happy with 1. But that single over, a successful one from Ashraf comes to an end. 124 for 5 after 16. Rajesh, more known as Rajesh Vengad, comes into the action. Talking about professional cricket in Kasaragod. A crowd puller of a game is league matches in Kasaragod. Plenty of teams from Kasaragod coming and will be padding up for the tournament, like Sporting Chattanjal tomorrow. We have got Jasmin CC, the hosting side. Great initiative to bring the talents into the corner district, in the border district of Kerala. Meanwhile, there was a loud shout from Rajesh against the man Abhiram. Now the finger goes up, the dreaded finger of the umpire goes up. Reggie strikes here and the captain departs, detaching from the responsibility. What a prize wicket. It's back-to-back breakthroughs as Aslam fall of Ashraf. Is Reggie the man picked up Abhiram? What a wicket. That's fabricated one.
Oh, that is right. Plumb in front of the wicket. Absolutely. A very good decision from the umpire. No hesitation there. And what a breakthrough this is. And cricket is always an unpredictable game. That's shown we are on the ground. Back-to-back 2 wickets. That pulling back the team into the hot position. And Abhiram goes back. Just scored a single run. He's gone back and it's 124 for the loss of 6 wickets.
Adarsh Babu is the new man coming in after that dismissal. Absolutely, Michael, you have spotted that. Just like what the umpire spotted on that moment. Plumb in front and no way to survive after that serious question raised by Rajesh and his team. So a couple of blows, couple of glittering gems. One from Ashraf, the fast bowler. This time from Rajesh, the spinner. Will this bring them into that back foot mode? Wait and see. They're already in a spot of bother. And will be runs. This time, batter Adarsh Babu gets off the mark and strike being handled to his senior partner on the ground. Have a look at that.
Has nicely pushed that one and a little bit slipped by the fielder. And that helps the batters to complete the run in a smooth way. And safely off the mark by Adarsh, the new batter.
And you don't have to play a long innings. Now, it's okay to go on with singles, but the asking run rate, which is creeping up, piling up. One more single. And the final 20 balls of cricket with 30 runs. A fascinating game of cricket here for you after that back-to-back wickets from Hoppers. Brilliant stuff to haul the things. They will try to pull the things back. It's in the air. Trying for a sweep. This field. Oh, he missed it out. Fumble in the field. Allows that $4 million runs on this occasion. Adarsh Babu gets a boundary. Fortunate. But they will take it in this juncture of the game. Have a look at that. One-handed sweep shot in the air for a very long time. Catch was a call. But it could have saved. Oh my word. 2 runs in a color paper is wrapped and gifted.
Every run is a matter. Every run is crucial at this stage. They need 26 runs from 19 balls. Looks to be a close encounter. That 2 wickets produced the match back to the bowling side, but that boundary. Oh, there is another one.
Oh yes, absolutely. The timber down and Adarsh Babu goes back with Rajesh, registering his 2nd wicket. More problems And throwing into a state of silence this time. Team Sussex Cricket Academy Calicut. What a wicket, what a breakthrough. End of 7.
Once they were in a very good position, but this time the match is absolutely balancing. And in this batting paradise, you mentioned about this KCA stadium is a batting paradise when you look the pitch in the early morning, and you just give the brief information about the track, and expecting 170, 180. That's absolutely right in the first innings, but this time ball is hitting back the headlines.
Really, couple of overs which went straight into the favor of the team Hoppers Cricket Club Talasheri with 3 overs 26 and 3 wickets in hand. Game is getting into a cliffhanger mode. Ashraf again comes in. He's a man who have to keep on going with wickets. Rajesh brought a breakthrough. Ashraf brought one. And now the captain even dismissed. Can the tailenders keep the tail up? Defensive shot. They cannot show that aggression at this moment, at least, because one miss hit, it will be the curtains, and further proceedings will be handled by the tailenders who are at number 10, number 11. Or it will be very tough to handle those situations under pressure in a knockout tournament.
Now they are looking for some singles. They were trying for some loose delivery to picks up glamorous shot. Otherwise, they will go for single in every ball. And match is absolutely alive here in KCA Stadium, Kasaragod, for this big tournament. Not just another tournament. It's a very big tournament here in Kasaragod, All India T20, powered by Ludis, and great initiative by Jasmin Cricket Club, and also DCA, District Cricket Association of Kasaragod, done a big part for this tournament, and thank you KCA always.
Now just dropping it to that leg stump angle, almost missing that one. Easy call for the umpire to make out. Half-hearted appeal from the bowler Ashraf. Wow, what is happening here is unbelievable. Almost pull the things under the safe custody, but Hoppers are trying to steal the things back. Stolen back in the couple of overs. Now they have 3 wickets in hand. Wickets are a very big question. One more wicket will show or send them into a deep trouble. That's a short width on over, back off length, hitting it hard by the fast bowler Ashraf. Smartly bowled after his second spell arrival. The scenario changed.
Absolutely changed. He went for 15 runs in his first over, and a bit of expensive one, but at the right time he come back strongly with a wicket, and that's way the team is coming back in the action. Now they are slowly gripping the match, tightening the screws and balls from different parts. A couple of good overs, and here is nicely open the face of the bat.
Going through singles at the moment. Waiting for, as you mentioned, rightly so, one loose ball is what they're waiting for. But bowlers are not ready to go for that, because as a collective effort they have brought the game back, and good and interesting entertainment for all the spectators, as we can see K. Ball is a part of Kerala Cricket Association, who was the representative when I have been there in the middle of the pitch for the toss, including him. We have a few numbers as a crowd here. More of them are watching us live from Sportwart. Pace on that delivery, trying to pierce the field, but straight to the man. A dot ball again from Ashraf Korot. Fantastic. The policeman fires again. And a scintillating comeback. First over gone for 15. But the next 2 overs, almost a ball to go, conceded 6 runs. A leg by in that. 5 of his bowling. Final action of the 18th over from Ashraf. Pulled and pulled in front of square. What a shot that is. All the pressure existed prior to this got released. Terrific shot from the man Anirudh. And that brings us to the end of the over. 140 for 7 with 2 more to go. Eleventh hour of the game, with Anirudh smart cricketing innings from him, contribution at its best. We have seen a half century in the form of Akhil Ramachandran, but in the second innings, it's all about mediocre innings. They've used more time than the allotted one. So the penalty for the team for spending more time than allotted. So one fielder will be inside the circle. Maximum of 4 outside from here, with Rajesh comes into the action. 140 for 7. 16 needed. Waiting for it on his back foot. Aditya this time plays it carefully. 2 more boundaries to bring them closer. Anything under 5 or 6, and that will take us to that adrenaline racing final over finish, which will be a photo finish, isn't it, Michael?
Absolutely expecting a photo finish game. And I'll bite a one straight away from this All India T20, and nicely drived and gets a single.
Fine.
15 required.
10 balls, 15. Still it's anybody's game. What an entry into the bowling unit by Rajesh. Brought a wicket, brought the team into the contest. It was going one-sided, but he says, hold on, hold my beer. Ten balls of cricket left in this thriller. Wow, wow, wow. What a start for the Teruvat Memoirs All India T20 cricket. Presented for you by Jasmin Cricket Club and powered by Ludis. Goes on here from KCA Stadium, Kasagod. This time, fielded they stopped it really well. 2 runs taken. Muhammad Rafi, the man, comes in to rescue. Stopping it from right in front of the line. You have to be very flex with your muscles.
Absolutely. And now the bat is Anirudh and Aditya. Both are smoothly going, not giving much opportunities. But Rajesh, the man, is searching the opportunity. This is the one. This is the another one. And what a delivery that is. Looking forward from the popping crease by the batter to play the shot with a defensive stroke. But absolutely a gem of a delivery that beats a bat. And it's on the target.
You miss, I hit, says the man. Rajesh, he goes for another one. He gets the 3rd wicket. Rattles the stumps once more, and the man who gave a hop back into the camp of Sussex is back into the pavilion with a dejected face. What a roaring back into the tournament here. What a bounce back into the tournament here from Rajesh Wengard and Hoppers Cricket Club. Absolutely unbelievable. That's a ripper from the leggy. And it's a time for the batter Anirudh to walk back to the pavilion. And the game is heating up. Things are steaming up. Wow, wow, what a match. From nowhere, they have pulled a thriller. .143 for 8. Nervy situation. Played 17.3 overs when Hoppers batted. They couldn't finish the innings. If they stood there for 5 or 10 runs from those 15, the result could have been much favourable for them. But still, they are pulling everything back here. Outstanding game from nowhere. They came rollicking comeback. Wow, Rajesh, you have done an amazing job here. Another one! Just like the other one! Oh my word, it's almost a KKR's batting shellacking defeat against the Team Punjab yesterday. First bowler tries for something fancy. Not even reading the line. Completely missed. And that's a poor shot. Ended up that others innings in just a bowl. And Sussex are falling apart. And Hopper sees it Talasheri a wicket away from victory.
Oh, smart bowling. This is smart bowling. Have a look at that one. A very, very good delivery. And nothing for the batter. And he's come and goes in a while. Others is slowly walking back to the pavilion. 2 in 2 by Rajesh. And he's ready to hit another one. One ball left from this over. And one wicket will finish the game for the bowling side. And what a match this is so far.
A ball to go, a hat-trick ball from Rajesh. Back-to-back timber fixing tasks assigned for the umpires by this leggy. What a dream day this guy is enjoying. Could have brought early. Batters had no clue what is coming. And the hat-trick ball. Wait for that. Will it be the curtains for the game itself? Oh, turned sharply. What an exhibition of spin bowling this from Rajesh. It comes to an end with a dot ball. Hat-trick denied by the man Muhammad Kaif there. 19 gone. 143 for 9. Wow, what a game. This is the indication of the things to come. In the end, 12 days of cricket here from Kasaragod, the land of 7 languages, the original land of the god Yaksha Ganam, very famous, and it's all known for Daf Mutu, lot of cultural specialities, and talking about the people here. Very good hospitality. Kasaragod is known for that. And we have last 6 balls coming up in this steaming game. Ashraf Koroth is the new man coming. The bowler coming in to continue. First over went for 15, but after that, 11 runs from his 2 overs. One boundary in the first two balls is desperate for the team Sussex, who dominated in the majority part of the game.
But now absolutely well controlling by the bowling unit. The things are controlling now really well. 13 required from the final 6 balls. Is a little bit tough ask for comparatively. The new batters are in the crease, the tail end. For the batting unit, Sussex, Calicut. And here is Ashraf.
And into that thrilling, fascinating final over. First ball into the glove, man. There's no chance of squeezing anything. Aditya will be the man who will be facing almost all deliveries. Ashraf, you beauty. A different Ashraf. Ashraf 2.0 on this occasion. I've given an intro when he came in about his talent. I've been watching him playing cricket for last 10 years or so. Absolutely a superb all-rounder. Not the performance we have seen, we regularly see in his batting. Coming in at the mid-loaders. Couldn't hold the end safe for a long time, but when it comes to bowling, and over to Fogart to begin, but now he is harvesting along with Rajesh. It's Ashraf the man picking the bonds of the batting unit. Here goes the second one. That is the end of it. Could you believe in the wildest of your dreams that this game could have been pulled back under the will and wish of the team Hoppers? They are justified the name Hoppers. They kept the hope alive and they pulled the things back in a fantastic way. From the point blank attack, look at the way the policeman shoots. And the left-handed Aditya hits it straight back and a return catch. That is the end of a glorious game with a lot of uncertainties. Brilliant win. Congratulations, Hoppers. What a victory to remember for the ages. It was Sussex all over it. But when it matters the most, the experience of Rajesh Wengard and Ashraf Korot have sealed the deal. They have stolen it back.
What a victory, what a victory. And this is absolutely a glorious comeback, and they come back strongly, and it's on the target. And Rajesh Wengard and Ashraf the policeman, both bowlers set the tune really nice in the last stage, and finally Ashraf finishes the things in style. HCT, they won by 12 runs.
What a win. What a dream run. 155 all out with 15 balls to go. But restricting the opponents in the final over with 143. Winning it in the nail biter by 12 runs. That will pave the way for them to play the second round on Friday. Superb cricket overall. It's a game of margins and thrills. And the thrill will be elated from catastrophe. It's a game to rise for the team. Rishal Ahmed scoring 32. Top order was strong. Vishnu Raj 31. Muhammad Aslam with 32. And mid-loader and deeper mid-loader went out cheaply with Rajesh Wengard comes into the party and taken 4 wickets along with Ashraf, who took 2 on his name and bowled that final 3 overs in his spell really well. So that is the story for you. Wonderful, and expecting the bowling card soon on the screen. Winning it by 12 runs, commanding way. And look at the scorecard in the bowling card here. Mohammad Rafi have given a silent start. Shaiju just bowled 1 over. Plenty of extras in that. Ashraf Korot picking 2 wickets, holding the nerves that made of steel. Rajesh with 4 wickets in his name, and Jishnu came in with economy of 7 and grabbed 2 more wickets, and Sharafuddin have got one in his name. That's it. And look at the match summary here. Hoppers CC Talasheri 155 all out and beating them in 4 balls to spare with a margin of 12 runs. Courtesy for Regish with his incredible bowling and Akhil Ramachandran for his 34 ball 72. That is the story. Stay tuned in Spot What. The presentation will be happen soon there with Harshit will be joining us on the presentation podium there.
ஆன் பண்ணிடுறேன், ஆன் பண்ணிட்டேன் இன்டர்நெட்.
Now it's time to introduce Tribal. Come and quickly have a word. She played beautifully. Excellent cricket all around, and that was the winning side. So how do you feel? That's it from both the captains. So before we announce the player of the match, let's quickly have a look at top performers of the day. We have Akhil Ramachandran batted beautifully, 72 of 34 and 1 wicket to him. Abhiram has bowled brilliantly 4 overs, 30 for 2. And Vishnu also bowled really well, 3 overs, 21 for 2 wickets. And before we announce the player of the match, it's time to introduce our guest for the post-match presentation. We have with us Mr. Abdul Qadir Enning, President of KCA District Cricket Association. Has been a really good honor having with us. Good afternoon, sir. The player of the match for today's game, it goes to Rajesh Henry for turning the tides on and bowling beautifully. At the right time, picking up 4 wickets, conceding just 17 runs, giving the momentum right back to Hoppers Cricket Club Talasheri.
The camera no, right?
That's it from the post-match presentation. Stay tuned on Sports for further.